I was thinking all weekend about life in general, but my mind went back to school and I remembered a teacher who told me, I think I was about 8 years old, that I didn't have what it took to become a doctor. And I started thinking, you know, how the words that we use to children in their formative years, how much that can impact negative or positive. Now, for me, I was always that child that was like, okay, you telling me I can't do this? Watch me. And so, I did my thing. And in thinking about it this weekend, I wondered, have I really reached my true full potential? And I've heard that being bandied around, and I was like, well, really, what does that mean? And I think it's kind of like uncovering the full extent of what you're capable of when you put your best effort to use your skills, explore your talents, and pushing yourself beyond what you thought is possible. Now, I get that there are influences around us that talk to our insecure selves that can do Jedi mind tricks on us and make us feel that we're less than, that we're not capable. But I want to challenge you today that if any of those not so kind words were ever spoken to you at any point in life, we're all adults now. I think this is time for our kinder selves to look at those unkind words and acknowledge them for the negative things that they are and lift ourselves up in any little way that we can. Because you know what? Nobody's going to come to our rescue. I think we have a little ways to go to kind of find ourselves together as sentient beings. But it can start with us. And I personally, this weekend, I just, I had some thinking to do. And, there are those of you that might look at my achievements and say, what is your problem? We all have this problem. The very best of us, the most successful of us, the least successful of us, we have these two halves of our brain where one half is very negative and the other half we haven't really strived to nurture as much. So my Monday musing here is, let's get acquainted with our right brain. If there is ever a time where today there is a negative thought that we have about ourselves, let's press pause on that thought and capture it, feel it, think it, and rework it into a thought that's kinder to ourselves. That way you'll be building that right brain muscle and you will start on a path of healing past traumas. So this is Dr. Heather Stanley, just sharing some thoughts. Have a good one.